Dear students, today we are going to learn an interesting topic in mathematics, percentages. You must have seen advertisements in newspapers and television of the following type: sale up to 60% off. Voters turnout in the poll was over 70%. Ramesh got 93% aggregate in class 12 examination. Bankers have lowered the rate of interest on fixed deposits from 8.5% to 7%. In all the above statements, the important word is percent. The word percent has been derived from the Latin word percentum, meaning per hundred or out of 100. In this lesson, we shall study percent as a fraction or a decimal, and also we will study its applications in solving problems of profit and loss, discount, simple interest, compound interest, rate of growth and depreciation, etc. After studying this lesson, you will be able to illustrate the concept of percentage, calculate specified percent of a given number or a quantity, solve problems based on percentage, solve problems based on profit and loss, calculate the discount and the selling price of an article, given marked price of an article and the rate of discount, and solve inverse problems pertaining to discount, calculate simple interest and the amount when a given sum of money is invested for a specified period time on a given rate of interest, illustrate the concept of compound interest through simple interest, calculate the compound interest, the amount and the difference between the compound and simple interest on a given sum of money at a given rate for a given time period, and solve real life problems pertaining to rate of growth and decay using the formula of compound interest given a uniform or variable rate. Students, the expected background knowledge for this lesson is 4 fundamental operations on whole numbers, fractions and decimals, and you should know comparison of 2 fractions also. Now, let us get into the topic of percent. Children, recall that a percent 3 by 4 means 3 out of 4 equal parts. 7 by 11 means 7 out of 11 equal parts. 23 by 100 means 23 out of 100 equal parts. A fraction whose denominator is 100 is read as percent. For example, 23 by 100 is read as 23%. The symbol percentage is used for the term percent. And also, a ratio whose second term is 100 is also called a percent. For example, 33:100 is equivalent to 33%. Recall that while comparing two fractions 3 by 5 and 1 by 2, we first convert them to equivalent fractions with common denominator. For example, 3 by 5 which is equal to 3 by 5 multiply and divide by 2 which is equal to 6 by 10. Now, 1 by 2 which is equal to 1 by 2 multiplied and divide by 5 which is equal to 5 by 10. Now, because 6 by 10 is greater than 5 by 10, therefore, 3 by 5 is greater than 1 by 2. We could have changed these fractions with the common denominator 100. Then 3 by 5 which is equal to 3 by 5 multiply and divide by 20 which is equal to 60 by 100, or we can say it as 60%. In the same way, 1 by 2 which is equal to 1 by 2 multiply and divide by 50 which is equal to 50 by 100 or 50%. Now, 3 by 5 greater than 1 by 2 as 60% is greater than 50%. So, this is a way that we can convert percentage into fraction. Similarly, we are going to convert a fraction into percentage. So, in this we are going to change the fraction into an equivalent fraction with denominator 100 and then attach the symbol percentage with change numerator of the fraction. For example, 3 by 4 which is equal to 3 by 4 multiply and divide by 25 which is equal to 75 by 100, or we can write 75 multiplied by 1 by 100 which is equal to 75 percentage, and 4 by 25 may be written as 4 by 25 multiply and divide by 4 which is equal to 16 by 100 which may be written as 16 into 1 by 100 which is equal to 16 percentage. Note that to write a fraction as percent, we may multiply the fraction by 100, simplify it and attach percentage symbol. For example, 4 by 25 equal to 4 by 25 into 100 percentage which is 16 percentage. Conversely, to write a percent as a fraction, we drop the percent sign, multiply the number by 1 by 100 or divide the number by 100 and simplify it. For example, 47 percentage may be 47 into 1 by 100 which is equal to 47 by 100. Similarly, 17 percentage equal to 17 into 1 by 100 which is equal to 17 by 100. In the same way, 3 percentage is equal to 3 by 100, 45 percentage is equal to 45 into 1 by 100 which is equal to 45 by 100 after simplifying 9 by 20. Similarly, 210 percentage is equal to 210 by 100 which is equal to 21 by 10, as like x percentage may be written as x by 100. Next, we will move on to the conversion of a decimal into a percent and vice versa. Let us consider the following example. 0.35 which is written as 35 by 100 which is equal to 35 into 1 by 100 may be written as 35 percentage. Similarly, 0.459 equal to 0.459 may be written as 459 divided by 1000 which is equal to 459 by 10 into 1 by 100 which is equal to 45 by 9 percentage. Similarly, 0.0063 may be written as 63 by 10,000 may be split up as 63 by 100 into 1 by 100 which is equal to 0.63 percentage. Thus, to write decimal as percent, we move the decimal point 2 places to the right and put the percentage sign. Conversely, to write a percent as a decimal, we drop the percent sign and insert or move the decimal point 2 places to the decimal point. For example, 43 percentage which is equal to 0.43, 75 percentage which is equal to 0.75, 12 percentage may be written as 0.12, 9 percentage may be written as 0.09. Now, let us consider some examples. Example 1, Sweta obtained 18 marks in the test of 25 marks. What was her percentage of marks? Now, let us move on to the solution. Total marks which is equal to 25, marks obtained is equal to 18. Therefore, fraction of marks obtained is equal to 18 divided by 25, and hence marks obtained in percent is equal to 18 by 25 multiply and divide by 4 which is equal to 72 by 100 which may be written as 72 percentage. Now, we are going to see how we can calculate a percent of a quantity or a number. To determine specified percent, if a number or a quantity, we first change the percent to a fraction or a decimal and then multiply it with the number of quantity. For example, 25 percentage of 90 which is equal to 22.50, or 25% of 90 is equal to 0.25 into 90, which is equal to 22.50. In the same way, 60% of rupees 120 may be written as 0.60 into rupees 120, which is equal to rupees 72. Similarly, 120% of 80 kg equal to 1.20 into 80 kg, which is equal to 96 kg. Let us consider some examples from our daily life. In an examination, Neetu scored 62% marks. If the total marks in the examination are 600, then what are the marks obtained by Neetu? Let us move on to the solution. Here, we have to find 62% of 600. Therefore, 62% of 600 marks is equal to 0.62 into 600, which is equal to 372 marks. Hence, marks obtained by Neetu is equal to 372. Now, we will see applications of percentage in our daily life. In our daily life, we came across a number of situations wherein we use the concept of percent. In the following session, we discuss the application of percentage in different fields like problems in solving profit and loss, discount, simple interest, compound interest, etc. First, we will see profit and loss. Let us recall the terms and formulas related to profit and loss. Cost price. The price at which an article is purchased is called its cost price, which is known as CP. Selling price. The price at which an article is sold is called its selling price, that is SP. Profit or gain. When SP more than CP, then there is a profit, and we can calculate profit, which is equal to SP minus CP. Loss. When CP more than SP, then there is a loss, and loss may be calculated as loss is equal to CP minus SP. Now, we will learn about the formulas to calculate profit percentage and loss percentage. Profit percentage is equal to profit by CP into 100%. Loss percentage is equal to loss by CP into 100%. And from this, we can calculate SP and CP by using the following formulas. SP is equal to CP into 100 plus profit by 100, and which may be written as CP into 100 minus loss by 100. In the same way, CP can be calculated as CP is equal to SP into 100 by 100 plus profit percentage, or SP into 100 by 100 minus loss percentage. You have to note the point that gain or loss is always calculated on cost price. Now, let us take some examples to illustrate the applications of these formulas in solving problems. Example: a shopkeeper buys an article for rupees 360 and sells it for rupees 270. Find the gain or loss percentage. We will move on to the solution. Here, cost price CP is equal to rupees 360 and selling price SP is equal to rupees 270. Since CP greater than SP, therefore, we have a loss. Loss may be written as CP minus SP, that is rupees 360 minus rupees 270, which is equal to rupees 90. And we can calculate loss percentage is equal to loss by CP into 100%. So, we have the loss as 90 by 360 into 100%, which may be simplified as 25%. Now, let us move on to the topic discount. You must have seen advertisement of the following types, especially during the festival season. A discount is a reduction in the marked or list price of an article. 20% of discount means a reduction of 20% in the market price of an article. For example, if the market price of an article is rupees 100, it is sold for rupees 80. That is, rupees 20 less than the market price. So, let us define the terms. The market price MP of an article is the price at which the article is listed for sale. Since this price is written on the article, it is called as market price. Discount is the reduction from the market price of an article. Net selling price. In the case of discount selling, the price of the article obtained by subtracting the discount from the market price is called the net selling price or selling price. Now, let us move on to the formula to find out the discount percentage. Discount percentage is equal to discount by market price into 100%. Let us see an example. A coat is marked at rupees 2400. Find its selling price if a discount of 12% is offered. Here, the market price is 2400, discount is 12%. So, net selling price SP is equal to market price minus discount, which is equal to rupees 2400 minus 12% of rupees 2400, which is equal to rupees 2400 minus rupees 12 by 100 into 2400, which is equal to rupees 2400 minus 288, which is 2112. So, the net selling price of the coat is rupees 2112. Now, we will move on to an interesting topic which is known as simple interest. When a person has to borrow some money as a loan from his friends, relatives, etc., he promises to return it after a specific time period along with the extra money for using of the lender. The money borrowed is called the principal, usually denoted by P, and the extra money paid is called interest, usually denoted by I. The total money paid back, that is the sum principal and the interest, is called the amount and usually denoted by A. The interest is mostly expressed as a rate % per year, that is per annum, and also interest depends on how much has been borrowed and the duration of time for which it is used. Interest is calculated accordingly to a mutually agreed rate % per annum. So, we have the formula interest is equal to principal into rate % per annum into time. So, we are arriving with the formula simple interest is equal to P into R into T. The interest calculated as above is known as simple interest. Let us consider an example involving simple interest. Find the simple interest in each of the following case. The principal is rupees 8000 and the rate percentage is 5% and the time is for 2 years. So, we have the formula simple interest I is equal to P into R into T. So, the principal is 8000 multiplied by the rate 5 by 100 multiplied by the time 2 years, which is equal to 800. In the same way, we have the next example. The principal is 20,000 and the rate is 15% and it is given for the period of 1.5 years. The interest can be calculated as I is equal to P into R into T, that is 2000 multiplied by 15 by 100 into 3 by 2, which is equal to 4500. Now, let us move on to an interesting topic which is compound interest. Students, in the previous section, we have studied about the simple interest. When the interest is calculated on the principal for the entire period of the loan, the interest is called as simple interest and it is given by I is equal to P into R into T. But if this interest is due, that is not paid after the desired time of period, then it becomes a part of the principal and so it is added to the principal for the next time period and the interest is calculated for the next time period on this new principal. Interest calculated this way is called the compound interest. The time period after which the interest is added to the principal for the next time period is called the conversion period. The conversion period may be 1 year, 6 months or 3 months and the interest is said to be compounded annually, semi-annually or quarterly respectively. Let us consider an example. For calculating the compound interest, the interest due after every conversion period is added to the principal and then interest is calculated for the next period. So, we have the formula for compound interest as if P be the sum borrowed for n years at the rate of r percentage per annum, we have A is equal to P multiplied by 1 plus r by 100 the whole power n. The amount A after n years may be written as A is equal to P multiplied by 1 plus r by 100 the whole power n. Thus, if A represents the amount and R represents R percentage or R by 100, then A is equal to P into 1 plus R the whole power n, and the compound interest may be calculated as amount minus principal. So, we have simple interest and compound interest are equal for the first year alone. Let us move on to the example to calculate the compound interest. Calculate the amount and compound interest on rupees 12,000 for 1.5 years at the rate of 10% per annum compounded annually. Here we have the principal as rupees 12,000, rate is equal to 10% and n is equal to 1.5 years. Since interest is compounded annually, the amount at the end of the first year is given by A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole power 1, which is equal to rupees 12,000 multiplied by 1 plus 10 by 100 the whole power 1, which may be simplified as rupees 12,000 multiplied by 11 by 10, which is equal to rupees 13,200. Therefore, the principal for the next 6 months becomes 13,200 and rate R is equal to 10 by 2%, which is equal to 5%. So, the amount at the end of 1.5 years may be calculated as A is equal to rupees 13,200 multiplied by 1 plus 5 by 100 the whole power 1, which may be simplified as 13,200 multiplied by 21 by 20, which is equal to rupees 13,860. So, amount after 1.5 years is equal to rupees 13,860 and the compound interest may be calculated as rupees 13,860 minus the 12,000, which is the principal amount. So, the compound interest becomes rupees 1,860. Note that we can calculate the amount for 1.5 years as amount is equal to rupees 12,000 multiplied by 1 plus 10 by 100 the whole power 1 multiplied by 1 plus 5 by 100 the whole power 1 also. Dear students, in this session we have learned the concept of percentage and how to convert the percentage into decimals, decimals into percentage, and also the real life applications of calculating simple interest and compound interest. Thank you.